The competition for the title of Summer Queen heats up, and Mamamoo Solar was spotted in costume at The Weeknd's concert. I'm your host, Annie Oakley, and here's what's going on this week in K-pop. On the 15th, Sunmi returned with Forever July and Miyane Don't Come For Me, but this is just okay. I love all of Wonder Girls, and I enjoy Sunmi's solo work. I know she likes to switch things up, and I just think this one was a bit of a miss. I'd love to see her tackle choreo similar to Tail, to be honest, because I don't think this style suits her. Kwon Jin-ah released Monster, and what a banger of a song this is. I think trend following is inevitable, and this is a top-tier example of how to do your own take on a popular one while still making it your own. B2B's Min Hyuk, also known as Huta, made it icy and spicy that day as well. I'm genuinely a fan of his solo stuff for reasons I can't explain. This man knows what he does well, and we'd love to see it. At the last possible minute, Pledis released the news for one of Dino's pre-releases before his debut as character Picholin from 17's variety series Going 17. And obviously I was annoyed at the lateness, but not at this song. Dino is known for his performance skill, so seeing him take on a different challenge here is a nice change. He is fully embracing the solo artist aura from the 80s era and doing it well. On the 16th, BB Girls, formerly known as Brave Girls, finally dropped a summer song titled Body Wave. I almost like this 100%, but the wave 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 part kills it for me. Also, I don't mind that they took some inspiration from previous choreo because it works. But I cannot forgive the use of AI for their album cover and promo photos. It does not look good, and I don't care if they're too broke to not use it. Yuna is an artist and could have easily drawn the same thing, and AI edits on photos don't look good. TVXQ's leader Yuno Yunho released his first single, Time's Tickin', and this feels very much like a Key song. I was hoping for something closer to Body Language, but SM is allergic to consistent solos, it would seem. On the 21st, Wano came back with Don't Wake Me Up, which I am on the fence about. I like parts of what we're seeing here, and I can't fault experimentation. But the American 90s baby in me was enjoying the sound of his previous releases to this rave banger. Promise 9 returned with the cute and bright Vitamin Me. The music video is exactly what I think has been missing from K-pop. It fully fits both the song and the group's vibe. It doesn't take itself too serious, which is why it's such a perfect summer song. And 8-Turn returned with the groovy Stage Fright. I have not tuned into them at all prior to this, but I would stand them 100% if the rest of their discography has a similar vibe. This upcoming week's releases are going to be so good, I can feel it. On the 22nd, we'll have another pre-release from 17's Dino as Picholin, as well as comebacks from Lunate and Hyolyn, plus Our Birthday's debut. JYP returns on the 23rd with Wet. Kepler and Jennie join Artemis and aespa on the 24th. All-girl band Alice Syndrome debuts on the 25th. Islet will have a Japanese release on the 26th. New Era and Young K are releasing new music on the 27th. And on the 28th will be both Card and Pow's comeback. Just one new addition to our Screen and Stage segment now that the July shows have started airing. My Name member Sejong is starring in the Japanese drama Black Trick, the Lawyer Who Controls Justice. Former Girls' Day member Haiti will star in the rom-com drama Dream to You, which started airing last week. Love on the Menu, starring X's Hani, starts airing on the 25th of this month. My Idol, My Debut, which stars the boys member Q, Triple S's Kaede Uadnena, former Uptension's Sungjun, and former Tracing member Ho Hyun, started airing on the 16th. And tickets are already on sale for ATEEZ's Light the Way VR concert, the movie edition. So check out ateezincinemas.com to see if there are any showings near you. We've hit quite the lull in international shows. Omega X and Catch the Young joined Triple S, One Pact, IZNA, Artemis, and Quer for tours starting in the fall. And Woods will be touring North America for his Archive 1 tour starting this week. 143 Entertainment recently announced Maiden and former Kepler member Mashiro's solo debut. Why is this news here and not in the comeback lineup? Well, that's because fans are currently boycotting anything that 143 puts out. due to the CEO admitting to assaulting member Ga-eun. After that happened, the company reneged on his behalf, resulting in Ga-eun's departure and the fans calling for a boycott. Since then, they have tried to sweep it under the rug by pushing forward. Maiden had one last comeback as 6 before Maiden S, a subunit, was announced during Suhi's health hiatus. That project was also boycotted, and now that Suhi and Yeso have left the group, this feels like a last-ditch effort in order to get some traction. Unfortunately for Mashiro, I don't think that even her solo ability can rise above this issue. Mamamoo member Solar was spotted attending the weekend's concert sporting a wig and goatee, replicating the look from his album Dawn FM. Or at least that's what fans think. Solar herself even saw the clip and commented on how much that fan resembles her. And while this is certainly something that she would do given her personality, she is currently on tour and likely not getting picked for anyone's show. Cordis is in hot water after the first stop on their tour revealed their setlist included multiple repeats of 2 songs, accompanied by no outfit changes or VCRs. Now, even in smaller groups from smaller companies, fans can expect to see both of those things, and usually cover songs to pad out their discography. So there is genuinely no excuse here for HYBE making these decisions. I've said it before and I'll keep saying it, HYBE is intentionally undermining the music industry, and this is an especially egregious example. That company must be stopped. And that's it for this week in K-pop. Let me know in the comments how you feel about this week's new releases, or if you're excited for any of the comebacks slated for the end of this month. Our top pick this week is none other than 8-Turn's Stage Fright. I love being pleasantly surprised by new music and finding new groups to follow. As always, remember to like, subscribe, and ding that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. See you next week. Peace.